town I love so dear. But we're after winning 2 million quid, so we're off to Belvedere. Yes, it's goodbye to good old Arthur J, and it's bonjour to fine Chablis. I am leaving my heart at the Halfpenny Bridge, now it's Belvedere for me.
What is going on?
Aileen!
I thought you were at Les Mis.
What? Yes, well, we couldn't get tickets in the end, but who needs the theatre when you can see Greece right here?
Yes, right here in our own home. I mean, your home.
Aileen, could you do something about this?
Bridie, will you get off me like a man-eating Hoover?
So, this is what you humans call kissing. An enjoyable if unhygienic method of exchanging bodily fluids. More study is required.
I beg your pardon.
Bridie's in Dramsock and they're doing a send-up of Star Trek and she's Spock, so she has to stay in character, like.
Oh, yeah. Well, I would like this room cleared and your friends gone in 5 minutes, or I'll get into character as the Wicked Witch of the West.
Right, so Auntie Pam. Come on, everyone. And we're sorry about the mess. Aren't we, Bridie?
Yeah. Here, do you want the rest of your mint?
This is a sad day for the Downs, Pamela. A sad day.
I just don't know what's gotten into Aileen. You know, she was always so well behaved.
Well, apparently this isn't the first time she's had a little shindig. In fact, Ursula has been complaining her to the Residents' Association.
Ursula can't bear to see anyone enjoying themselves. I'm surprised she hasn't tried to impose a 6 o'clock curfew.
I think you'll have to admit, Pam, that teenage cider parties aren't the sort of thing we encourage here in the Downs.
It wasn't a cider party, Toby. It was a lager party.
Oh, a lager party. How elegant. How delightful. Oh, for God's sake, Pamela.
Oh, I'm sorry, Toby.
And I think you'll have to admit that Aileen's been spending a little too much time chez Q.
Yes, well, of course she spends time in the queue. She's the babysitter, and, you know, now that Eddie's back, they go out a lot more often, and, well, they're so nice.
Yes, of course they are. Delightful, salt of the earth, ordinary people. Is that how you want Aileen to turn out? Pamela, let me put it this way. In 5 years' time, would you rather see Aileen sipping wine at an embassy reception or knocking back pints at McGettigan's?
You know, I don't know if there's black and white of that.
Let me put it this way. Is it the Lager Road or the Wine Road? Breakfast at Tiffany's or Batterburgers in the local chicken?
What can I do about it? I mean, I can't tell her not to see the queues.
Well, you know, Pam, Aileen has always had a lot of respect for me.
Yeah?
In fact, I think she looks at me as a sort of an aunt. I mean, an uncle. I think I might have a little tete-a-tete with her.
Oh, would you, Toby?
If it's for the good of the Downs. You know my motto. Ask not what the Downs can do for you. Ask only what you can do for the Downs.
I can't. I don't have it in me, Eddie.
Of course you do. It comes natural to all, man.
But I've only ever done it when I was on my own. I couldn't do it with someone else.
You just need to relax and enjoy it, Willie.
But they'd be watching me, waiting for me to make a mistake.
There'll be nobody watching, just a few mates. So listen, will I put you down?
Well, I don't know, Eddie.
For Jesus' sake, Willie, it's only a darts competition.
Eddie Kyo, welcome back.
How are you, Mick?
Over in London, where you?
I was over watching the soccer, yeah.
Oh, the hurling isn't good enough for you, is it not? Well, let me tell you, Eddie Kyo, you haven't lived until you've taken a man down with one scalp of a hurley and then stood on him and used his eyeballs for slippers. Oh, they were wonderful times.
Here, Mick, the boys here are going to take part in our darts competition.
Darts, is it? The working man's polo, yeah. I used to play darts with me lady wife, Mrs. McEtigan. Lovely little mover. She's very difficult to hit. I got a darts board eventually, but it wasn't the same. Oh, yeah. But I persevered, you know, and I brought home a trophy. She treated me like a conquering hero. Expected a prize-winning performance every night. Oh, my God, that woman, she drained the life out of me. Put 20 years on me in a month.
Think you exaggerate.
Exaggerate? I'm only 35.
See now, William, the ladies love a winner.
Do the Eddie?
You do, definitely. And if you do well in this competition, all the girls will be calling you Casanova Kyo.
Really?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Casanova. Deadly. Oh, but you can still call me Willie Bardler, because you're my friend.
Yeah.
I never knew Casanova played darts.
And Kurt drew that when he was about 5.
Oh, isn't it sweet? The donkey and Mary and the baby. There's Joseph leading them. What's that small black yoke?
Well, when I asked him that, he said, it's the flea. I said, what flea? He said, the flea in the Bible. He said, the angel told Joseph to take Mary and the baby and flee into Egypt.
I'm telling you, Willie. We're going to trash them. We're going to rip them apart.
Oh, Eddie, who are you going to rip apart now?
Is there going to be a scrap? Who, where, when?
Relax, will you? It's just a darts competition. And me and Willie are going to destroy the opposition with a dazzling display of darting dexterity. Right, Willie?
That's right. And they're going to call me Casanova because of my darting dexterity. Whatever Eddie says.
Are there going to be women playing?
Of course not. Why?
Typical.
We should enter, Molly. The crack could be deadly.
No offence, Molly, but dart is just something women are no good at. Like driving, or snooker, or barbecue.
Yeah, I'll be putting a skewer through you in a minute, Eddie Kyo.
The nerve of you. I'll have you know I'm brilliant at snooker. The last time I played, I didn't let a single ball fall into one of those hole yolks at the side. What?
Look, don't make a big deal of it, all right? But you wouldn't catch me entering a cooking competition, or a sewing competition, or...
Having a baby competition.
having a baby competition.
Right, that's it. We're entering.
You'll only embarrass yourself, Molly.
Do you think so? Would you like to have a little bet?
All right.
So if we win, you do the cooking for a month.
All right, and if we win, I get to watch all the soccer on the telly, home and away, for the whole month.
Right. It's a deal.
It's a deal.
Get away from me with that ridicule. Where do you think you are? The Ballinasloe horse fair?
Oh!
How are you, Toby? You remember Bridie?
Remember? How will I ever forget? Actually, Bridie, I was hoping to have a little chat with Aileen.
What is the purpose of this chat?
Oh, for God's sake, you're still not playing that silly Star Trek game, are you?
I repeat, what is the purpose of this chat?
It's okay, Toby. You can say whatever you like. Me and Bridie have no secrets from each other.
Except I cannot reveal the position of the Starfleet.
I meant besides that. Now, what is it, Toby? I'm all ears.
Well, Aileen, I'll speak frankly. I'm a little worried that you may have become overexposed to certain influences of... Well, how shall I put it?
Influences? What influences?
Well, influences which may be well meant, but perhaps are not suitable for a woman of your social...
What are you talking about?
There is a 78% probability that he's referring to your friendship with Molly and Eddie Kyo, whom he perceives to be of a lower social order.
Don't be mad, Bridie. Molly and Eddie, they're the best people in the world, aren't they, Toby?
Of course they are. Wonderful, earthy people. I only wish I could spend more time with them.
Exactly.
But they are very limited.
What?
Now, through no fault of their own, I blame society. If I was in charge, Mediterranean cuisine, art, film, would be taught in every primary school.
So, like, are you saying that knowing all of that stuff makes you a better person than Molly and Eddie?
Better? Well, no, that's not a word I'd use. I just say I'm more refined.
Yeah, a more refined Aegis.
What did you call me?
Idiot. A colloquial expression referring to a person of low intelligence or weak character.
Speak for yourself, Spock.
Every day, oozing out your little bicycle shorts, blathering on like a complete langer. You haven't even attended the cop on the Molly and Eddie too. You're an even bigger idiot than I thought.
Oozing? How dare you?
He is becoming emotional.
I'm sorry, Toby, I was only letting off a bit of steam. I've calmed down now. Go on, sit down.
Well, it's too late now. You've cut me to the quick. I'm going to go and get my special blanket.
Special blanket? Sometimes I think I'll never understand you humans.
Come on, I can't eat anything from here. It's never this far back in Bullseye.
That's the rules, Ma.
Are you sure you're not making up the rules?
It's better if you stand like this. That's what all the professionals do.
Oh!
Well, how's it going?
Terrible. It's harder than it looks.
Well, no wonder from all the way back there. You're supposed to be 8 feet from the board.
Gordon Duck, get out of here! Oh, we have got to get our acts together, or I'm going to be hearing about male superiority for the rest of my life.
Don't worry about it, Molly. Sure, didn't I grow up playing darts? We had a board in the house, and every day I used to practice with my brothers. They were some of the best darts players in Cork, which, as you know, is the darts capital of Ireland, if not Europe.
You're joking. You played every day.
Every day.
And your brothers were brilliant.
They were darts sharks, Molly.
And you used to beat them.
Well, actually, no, they used to slaughter me, but I don't want to talk about it.
Oh,
Good dark, Willie. You're really concentrating now.
Thanks, Eddie. Concentrating on what?
Do you want a point?
Do I want a point? Is the Pope a Protestant?
Mate, give us a couple of points there, will you?
Two of the best coming up, Eddie Q. And may I say, what a privilege it is to serve a skilled sportsman like yourself.
Oh, you're in great mood today.
And sure, why wouldn't I be? I'm about to come into a little money.
Oh, how's that?
Well, I've made a sizable wager that you and your brother are going to win the darts contest.
Oh, now, Mick, you don't want to be getting ahead of yourself.
No, sure haven't I seen you throw them darts? A master class in balance, poise and accuracy. I never would have expected it from a lazy pair of layabouts like yourself.
Yeah, but Mick, you see, that's just practice. Like, when I'm under pressure, I'd get a bit nervous.
Don't worry, Eddie Q. Sure, there's nothing to be nervous about. Unless you lose.
Oh, Toby. It's most disappointing. I was sure you could talk some sense into Aileen.
God knows I tried, Pam. And then she attacked me. I haven't had such an upset since I was turned down by the French Foreign Legion.
French Foreign Legion. Toby, I never knew.
This will say la vie. Anyway, to turn our attention to more elevated matters, un bel diva dreamer.
Toby, you don't mean...
Indeed, I do. 2 fifth-row tickets to tonight's performance of Madame Butterfly.
Toby, I mean, those tickets have been sold out for months.
It turns out that Bruno's working on the show.
Oh, Bruno. Your friend with the velvet trousers and the nose ring.
Yes.
Good, good. Oh, but Toby, I wish we had 3 tickets and then we could bring Aileen.
Bring Aileen to the opera. You might as well read James Joyce to a chimp.
But Toby, you know, we would be introducing her to a whole new world.
I doubt it, Pamela. Aileen probably thinks an aria is somewhere that you live. Belvedere Downs is a lovely aria. Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it would be very good for Aileen to go to the opera. In fact, I'm going to give her my ticket.
But, Pamela, I wanted to go with you. Besides, I wouldn't feel comfortable crying in front of Aileen.
No, Toby. Toby, think of what you'd be doing for her.
No, Pam.
All right. Think what you'd be doing for me.
No, Pamela.
Think, Toby, what you'd be doing for the Downs.
Damn it, Moriarty. You play me like a violin.
Right, I've had enough of your messing. This time it's straight into the treble 20, okay? Right, that's it. I'm not playing with you anymore.
Here she is, Pam.
Aileen, Aileen, I have the most wonderful news.
What? Toby's volunteered to go work for the cannibal tribes of the Amazon jungle.
No. I have got you a ticket for the opera tonight.
Oh, thanks a million, Auntie Pam, but I can't go. I've got something really important on.
Oh, what could possibly be more important than Madame Butterfly sung by the Viennese Opera?
A darts match in McGettigan's. What? It's me and Molly against all the lads, like.
Oh, my God.
Aileen, maybe you should go to the opera. There's some very nice little tunes in that one, isn't there?
No way, Molly. I said I'd play, and us Casties never break our word. Never. We're famous for it. Like when Grandad Malky said he wouldn't eat another bite till he won the Eurovision Song Contest. And he stuck to it, too. It was one of the biggest funerals ever in Cork.
I mean, dance, Aileen, really? Hanging around noisy pubs with overweight men shouting, "Come on, bud." No, it's hardly a suitable game for a young girl of any age.
You're wasting your time, Pam. They won't listen.
Oh, here we go.
Jesus, Molly, there's millions of little holes in the wall. I wonder how they got there.
Very funny, Eddie.
You don't know what it's like in here. It's like the Dark Ages in here, Auntie Pamela.
Oh, Pamela knows the story. I mean, didn't she just say that women were useless at darts?
Well, actually...
But I mean, now you think about it. I mean, all through history, men were the hunters. I mean, we were out throwing spears at wild animals.
Come on, Eddie. The last encounter you had with a wild animal was when the duck bit you in Stephen's Green.
And where were the women? They were at home baking bread and washing their hair. And now suddenly you think you can just pick up darts and start playing. In your dreams. We're going to win this cup. We're going to show yous up. We're going to break your hearts. 'Cause women are crap at darts. We're going to...
Right. We don't have much time. We need to act quickly. What? Baking bread, indeed. He is not going to get away with that.
But Auntie Pam, they're going to kill us.
Oh, yeah? Well, there's one little thing that Eddie doesn't know about.
What?
Me.
Treble 20?
Oh, my God. But, Pam, I thought you said that darts wasn't a good game for girls.
Yes, well, it's not, but what else do you do when you're stuck on a deep-sea trawler for months on end?
Stuck in a what?
Molly, there's so much you don't know. Thank you.
You are both missing the opera to go and play a game of darts. What's happening? Has the world gone mad? Somebody pinch me.
I'm not playing. I am just training them.
Please, Pamela, I should never have let you go over there alone, and now I pay the price. What should have been a joyous event has now turned to tragedy.
I'm sorry, Toby.
And well, you should be, Pamela, turning your back on Madame Butterfly for the empty pleasures of the dartboard. Au revoir, Pam. I'll go play by myself. I'll go to the play by myself.
Oh, get a life.
Thanks, Auntie Pam. That's very relaxing. Gets rid of all the pre-match nerves, like.
Oh, speaking of which, I wonder how Eddie is. You know, he hates being a centre of attention.
Oh, really? Does he suffer from stage fright?
For God's sake, Pam, the day of our wedding, he got up to say the speech. He couldn't remember me bleeding name.
Molly, I think you should have a little word with Eddie.
Yeah, Remind him that there's nothing at all to be nervous about, except 100 pair of eyes watching his every tiny move.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to announce the annual McGettigan's Darts Extravaganza. Featuring the usual collection of vagabonds, desperados, corner boys and grave robbers. In other words, me, regular customers. Now, the usual rules apply. No biting, no scratching, no gouging, no kicking. And if any of them are broken, what do you be? Right, let the games begin.
How are you, Eddie?
How are you, love?
I just came to wish you good luck.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you now, Molly, considering that we're going to wipe you off the face of the planet.
Great crowd in, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a fair few, aren't we?
Get nervous thinking all those eyes watching me.
They won't all be watching. Will they?
Sure, of course they will. I mean, think about it. The lights dim. You step up on your mark. All the eyes watching you. You can hear a pin drop. Your hands start sweating. Your legs start shaking. You hope to God you're not going to make a complete idiot of yourself. Hoping your mind won't go...
Oh, for Jesus' sake, Molly, will you leave me alone?
What? What did I say?
Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever seen the like of it? Talk about excitement. Eddie Keogh needs a double 6 to win. Molly Keogh needs a double 3. Eddie Keogh to throw, and I know he'll do himself proud if he knows what's good for him.
Your hands start sweating. Your legs start shaking. You hope to God you're not going to make a complete idiot of yourself.
Molly, will you shut up, please?
Hard luck, Eddie Keogh. Useless idiot. It's your turn, Molly Keogh, and the best of luck, even though I stand to lose a lot of money here. Well, put that out of your mind. I don't want you to think about what a knock like that could do to an old man, especially one whose health is failing. Is there a doctor in the house?
Mr. McGettigan, be quiet, unless you would like to experience a new and extremely painful form of body piercing.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
And now suddenly you think you can just pick up darts and start playing. In your dreams. In your dreams. In your dreams.
We did it! We beat you!
Women don't like losers.
Well, actually, that's not true, Willie, because if it was, we'd have to swear off men for life. The important thing is to be a good loser.
So, can I still be called Casanova?
Yes, Willie.
So women can't play darts.
Yeah, congratulations. The biggest fair square, isn't it?
Sorry, Eddie. I can't quite hear you.
I said, congratulations, Molly. You beat us fair and square, all right?
Right. And I won the bet, which means you do the cooking for a month. I think I'd like a little chicken casserole tonight.
Jeez, Molly, I can't cook chicken casserole.
Well, you better get home and take out your cookbook.
Ah, Molly.
The drinks are on Eddie Keogh.
I never said I was going to
Hold your noise, Keogh. Cost me a fortune, you did, you chancer. Taking advantage of an old man in his twilight years. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
For Jesus' sake, Mick, that's not fair.
Toby!
Was there ever a more wretched man than I?
Oh, Toby, what happened?
Well, Pamela, you know how deeply moved I am by the opera. Well, this production was so magnificent, I started weeping during the first aria. I couldn't control myself. And they said I was causing a disturbance, and they kicked me out.
Oh, poor Toby.
Poor Toby, indeed, to be cast out from such deliciousness. The music, the costumes, the tights, the singing. Oh, my God, the singing. Critics.
Dear old inner city Dublin, it's goodbye to good old Arthur J. And it's bonjour to fine Chablis. I am leaving my heart at the Halfpenny Bridge. Now it's Belvedere for me. Yes, it's goodbye to good old Arthur J. And it's bonjour to fine Chablis. I am leaving my heart at the Halfpenny Bridge. Now it's Belvedere for me.